Hey guys, welcome back to another Before You Buy video, and this time we have the Crown of Kings draw with the 9th legendary operator and the very first legendary melee improvement inside of Call of Duty Mobile. I'm going to tell you everything that you should know before you buy the draw. And if you want to see more content like this, you know what to do, but don't forget to click on the bell icon. Please go and subscribe the data miner for Estero, who did all the data mining for this video. Link is in the description and in the comment section. First we are going to focus on the legendary operator in this lucky draw. We take a look at the appearance of this legendary operator. The skin is 100% inspired by an Egyptian god called Osiris. But does he look like Phantom? For me, not at all. And here's what the character descriptions say. Swirling sandstorms and shifting lands cause no hindrance for Phantom Osiris. Osiris is a judge of determining the fate of the immortal soul. And that sums it up, because there was another description that came out. This skin is first leaked and it said that Phantom Osiris is resurrected from death, and I believe that is exactly why you can see that his body is actually mummified. Although he has some ornaments to look like a ruler or a leader, you can see that hands are mummified. The headgear is however designed as a pharaoh. Pharaohs were both used for head of the state and religious leaders of the people. Since Osiris is a god, that makes sense. My favorite part about this skin is the eyes. They are animated and they look great, plus they glow. This is something that we missed in previous legendary operators. Legendary operators should look different from epic characters, isn't it? Now you may wonder if this is the actual face of Osiris. Oh, is it a mask? Actually it's the face of Osiris, but in the process of mummification they do make a mold out of the face and they put it on top of the face, so that is more like a mask made out of the real face. In addition to the actual outfit, we can see cobra heads on his shoulders, and I believe it demonstrates his dominance and the fact that he is the god of afterlife. If we go to the lower part of the skin, it looks more like Phantom, to be honest. It gets wide and wide. So is this what you have expected? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's also take a look at all the legendary features of Phantom Osiris. What we can see right now is the lobby animation. This is how you enter the lobby once you get an invite. The AR kill counter, which shows the number of kills you have taken in a match. If you look closely, it looks like there is someone carrying the sandstorm or something. What do you guys think? And this is the very first yellow colored AR kill watch. But you know, these AR kill watch matter mostly in respawn matches or when you're grinding Camos, because you can easily keep track of your number of kills. Then we have a sentry gun with the skin. Take a look at the sentry gun. You will realize that they have put a lot of work here. And if there is going to be another score streak, you will not clearly see any of these details in game. Maybe that is the exact same reason why they chose sentry gun instead of all the other score streaks. Does it have a kill effect? No, it does not. And we also have a special drop stance. Here it looks like he just woke up from a very long sleep. And as I told you before, he is resurrected from death, so maybe that is why they came up with a flight animation like this. As you expected, the loot box is also very detailed, and probably the most detailed loot box. It has a lot of symbols from ancient Egypt that we can only see inside of pyramid. Also we have the cobra's eyes in it. There is 0.08% chance of in your very first spin, but don't think that is impossible, because one of my friends got legendary Gunso in his first spin. Let's move on to the second best item in this lucky draw, as well as the most interesting one, as this is going to be the very first legendary melee that literally has a kill effect, because you know the Gunso chainsaw is also a legendary weapon, but it neither can be picked up or it does have a kill effect. Here this one does have it. I know melee users are definitely going to love this skin, and this Sand Scepter skin is something that they have worked a lot on. Maybe because this is the very first legendary melee that is going straight to the arsenal as a different standalone weapon, and it is making history, guys. These scepters are identical. Each one of them has a cobra head and is insanely detailed. Even the legendary skin selection looks great with the whole effect that shows a cobra head. That is amazing. But remember, it does have a kill effect, and the kill effect looks so fun. It makes the enemy instantly mummified. And imagine this, if you melee multiple enemies, whoever sees this from a distance will have a hard time seeing you clearly and shoot you. Maybe we can call it a pay to win advantage. Let's also not forget about the completion camos with this blueprint. The good thing is the details of this cobra head do not change when we equip any camo, but the rest of the skin, yes. I think equipping the diamond camo actually makes it even much better, but still I would go for the platinum one because it looks way different than the original one. Pretty much every camo looks great, even the Damascus look great because we have some blue textures in it. Can't complain about any of them, they all look great. So tell me, what is your favorite completion camo with legendary calisthenics? Leave a comment in the comment section. There is a 1.25% chance of getting the legendary calisthenics sand scepters in your very first spin, so I hope you get lucky. Now that we have came across halfway through the video, if you are still watching, please consider leaving a like. Also subscribe and click the bell icon. Please go and subscribe the data miner Forestero who did all the data mining for this video. Link is in the description and in the comment section. Now let's take a look at the other items in this lucky draw and whether they are good or bad. The next item, AK-117 Winged Lapis. I'm truly disappointed with this skin. Honestly, I thought it has a different design, a different geometry, or at least a different iron sight. But you know what? The reality is often disappointing, as it is just a default AK-117 with a skin. If you don't believe me, take a look at the completion camos. It just replaces all the details of the blueprint. Odds of getting this AK-117 is 4%, which is outrageous, guys. If we move on to the next item with the lowest odds, it's the Thumper, and since it doesn't matter whether it has a different iron sight, it's a really nice skin. I mean, who cares? It also has the same textures of the AK-117, but since it's a Thumper, it's okay. And the odds of getting the Thumper is 4.67%. Next up, we have a charm called Otherworldly Ruler, which also says that he's a god. The charm is also designed as a pharaoh, but it's a dead one, a scary one. I think that is to symbolize that this is afterlife. It is not prosperous anymore. It's so dark and dull. So we have a 5.5% chance of getting this. I think it's a really nice charm and I'm definitely going to use it. We also have a comeback tax, and I think it's a really good one because although it does not have a different geometry, it does look like an ancient Egyptian weapon. Be the Sandstorm emote has odd of 10%, which is great because 1 out of 10 people will get it. This shows that what you are capable of, like you can literally control the weather. It's a decent emote. We also have a tank skin inside of this lucky draw, and you know what? I think it's clearly the most premium looking one for sure. So it does look like a tank of a king. Good thing is there's 11% chance of getting this tank in your very first spin. The final two items in this lucky draw are the calling card, Visitation, and the wingsuit. The calling card reminds me of some extraterrestrial creatures coming to visit the pyramids. I mean, if you guys remember a movie called Independence Day, there's a huge alien ship. This is something like that, and even the name says visitations. When it comes to the wingsuit, there is nothing crazy about it, but it surely matches with legendary Phantom Osiris. So these items have odds of 28 and 29% respectively. And we are also going to get a weapon set with this lucky draw, which is great because that is something we missed when it comes to legendary operator lucky draws. These were actually available in the Chinese version, but not in the global version. That adds some value to the lucky draw that you just purchased. So whether if this lucky draw is worth buying or not, here is what I think. I think they have done a really good job when it comes to the legendary character skin after a very long time. Also, they have done a really good job when it comes to calisthenics. They have added a lot of details there. The design is amazing. I truly like it, especially when it comes to the cobra heads. I mean, this draw is making history. It brings us the very first melee legendary to the arsenal as a different legendary weapon. I also like how it comes with the weapon set, something that we missed in previous legendary operators. When it comes to the other items in this lucky draw, however, I'm not so satisfied with them, especially the 117 is too basic for a legendary operator lucky draw, but there are some items that are good, like the charm is good, the emote is good, it has a high odds, we have a great tank, surely the most premium looking one. I'm a little bit unhappy that they have put less effort on other items except for the main two rewards, but that is just my opinion. Tell me how many spins you're gonna try in this lucky draw and what is your favorite item in this lucky draw. Leave a comment in the comment section.